Everyone's favourite league, the Premier League, is less than a day away. Today we'll be going through my predictions for game week 1. Enjoy. First up is Man United at home to Fulham. I think it's going to be a 2-2 draw. Now, a lot of people think Man United are going to run away with this game, but I think players like Adama Traore and Alex Iwobi are going to be a crucial part in getting Fulham this win. Next up is Liverpool at home to Ipswich Town. Now, Arne Slot is taking over from Jurgen Klopp, where he managed for over a decade, so there's bound to be a setting-in period. However, I think Ipswich Town just got promoted and they don't have the players to compete, so I think a 3-0 scoreline is what we're going to end up with. Following up with that, we've got Arsenal at home to Wolves. Now, everyone thinks Arsenal is going to run away with this game. I doubt. I think it's going to be a very close game, with Arsenal scoring a late winner, making it 2-1. Next up is Everton at home to Brighton. Now, Brighton have 4 crucial players injured. In Cisco, it's Stupia, Ferguson and Lamptey. With that being said, Everton doesn't have the strongest team, so I can see a very close game with Everton snatching it at the end. 1-0. Then we've got Newcastle at home to newly promoted Southampton. I think Newcastle are going to have a field day with Southampton. Isak might score a brace, even a hat-trick, and I can see them winning 4-0. Now we've got Nottingham Forest playing Bournemouth at home. Bournemouth just lost Dominic Solanke to Tottenham, but I still think they'll have just enough to beat Forest 2-1. West Ham at home to Villa. What a game this is. The only outcome I can see is a draw. Now, West Ham have made amazing progress with transfer window. Aston Villa let go of a few good players. They are in the Champions League. They're going to be riding that high. But I think with the new players that West Ham brought in, we should see a very even game and maybe one of the teams snatching it in the end. But I think the most likely outcome is a draw. Next up is Brentford at home to Palace. Now, Palace let go of key players, including Elise and Mark Guehi. They still have Eze, but if Eze leaves, I don't see Palace finishing in the top half of the table. Now, Brentford don't have the strongest team this season, but they do still have players like Ivan Toney that could score goals from nothing. I think this will be a very entertaining game, with Palace stealing it 2-1. Now we got the game of the match week. Chelsea at home against City. I know what you're thinking. City are going to run away with this, but I doubt. I think it's going to end in a 1-1 draw. Chelsea are at home at Stamford Bridge. City always start off slow, we know this. Chelsea have made good signings, such as Pedro Neto. They still have Cole Palmer. They have Nkunku coming on. Now, I think Enzo Maresca has a lot of players to keep under control, but I think he'll be able to drag Chelsea to a draw. Next up is Leicester City at home to Tottenham. Now, I think Tottenham will have way too much for Leicester in this game. They have players like Bergvall and Solanke coming in this season, and I just think creating all those chances and having a great striker up front is going to absolutely kill Leicester. I'm seeing a 3-1, maybe even 4-1, but I'm going to stick with 3-1.